Alrighty, there we go. That's turned on. Hit some buttons over here. That's all streaming is. You're basically just mashing on wake up and hoping for the best. Go, do a little of that. Do a little bit of that. I'm a bit tired today, so y'all can probably hear that. But yeah, I think that's everything I needed to do during startup. Now we're just waiting for Discord to do its thing, which hopefully it does, because y'all know how reliable that is. But yeah, with that in mind, let us play some Elysium. There's no way of putting an E at the end of Elysium, huh? Elysium. Elite. Crunchy Lunchium. I don't know. So last time we played this game, we roundhouse kicked a eugenicist in the face. I'm like trying to think of everything we've done so far. Oh right, yeah, I lost 2 health and like 2 morale from talking to a whale man in the Oh yeah, I forgot. Like that box was locked, wasn't it? I saw a tooltip while we were loading in that was like, hey, yeah, box locked, use a pry bar to open it. And sure enough, we now have gloves. What are the gloves? +1 half light. What's half light do again? Oh, being intimidating. Okay. Free gloves though. Never say no to that. Can I open this yet?
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If it...
No. Can't open that yet. What did I want to do? All right, I wanted to go back to the main area, like the downtown area. Have a look around because we have found a lot of stuff up here, I believe. We found the picture from this room. We found my old party spot. I want that box too, but I don't know how to get there. We'll just have to go around, I think. Go the long way. Oh, that was the folder we checked out earlier. The old fucked up staircase that just doesn't work. There we go. Wait, is this a door we can actually go into? Hold on, I'm gonna take my pry bar off first before we do that, just so I'm not like prying the door open in case we can't. We can go in there. Okay, cool. What is in here though? Oh, it's a store. Oh, it's like a flower store? Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too. Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. What's this thing?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
This is where we take the bottles. Is that D. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? You know it is. Hey, Otter, how's it going? I found the bottle machine.
Your bottles clunk into the machine,
$2.
and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man.
I just realized we still have no way of paying off that hotel room.
A small cabinet on the wall is
That's,
filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
It's going. Got back into Grim Dawn lately. Pretty good if you like Diablo-like games. Ooh, I have to look into that.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Neat. I literally just made enough money to buy one of those. Oh, Zero, thank you for the resub. I have no idea why the notification isn't going off. Alerts aren't muted. Reload overlays, maybe? Hold on. Yeah, chat isn't even showing up either. I guess it's just busted. Either way, Zero, thank you for the resub. I'll read it out loud for that. 13 months. That's almost 14 months. That's almost 16 years. Here's to Lupin for 100 years. Lupin and Morty. www.lupinandmorty.100years.lupin. That was written out specifically so the bot would understand what to say, and the bot still didn't do it. Oh no. So this is the drugstore. Good to know. Because we are probably going to be save scumming that the body at some point today in order to actually get it out of the tree. I have a family. Are they all racists? Also, something I wanted to check. Now that we understand what this game's kind of going for in its theme, I want to check something. You. What was your title again? Cryptozoologists. What? Cryptozoologist. Look at sweet. I don't want to harass her, but Sweetie needs money. Do Sweeties get money?
Oh, Sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Oh, it's a 97% chance to succeed. Oh, I can't quick save mid-conversation. I'll give it a shot. It's a 97% chance to succeed.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
A single manly tear. It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just I tied you over.
No context asking if someone's family is racist. True.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
Kim doubts the pin, I think. Well, to be fair, it is just a pin. I have no idea if maybe get like $10 from this.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
Cool pin. I promise to buy it back to you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
How would you like to roll with
Whatever do
me?
you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
We could be a trio. We could be a
A
squad.
partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Wait, what's this? I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Kim, you have no idea. We might be dealing with one as we speak.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Anyway, I gotta get going. Well, I think we have a solution to our money problem, depending on how much this sells for. SMH Kim doesn't believe in the paranatural. I knew you were a stick in the mud, Kim. Come on. You've been so, like, the best partner we could have asked for every other scene in the game. When you're like, no, I don't believe in Chupacabra. It's like, come on, Kim. Don't you believe in fun? Do I remember where the pawn store is? I think I remember where the pawn store is. It's not this road, though. We have to go the other way. What's
All
this?
around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershore. Rain drips from the eaves and
It's
floods
raining.
the gutters, washing the filth away.
Oh, from this distance, we can still see... He's still throwing rocks at the body. All right, very cool.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
I like how I have the big raincoat. And then fucking also I have no shirt on underneath, so I'm still getting rained on. Like... what's in the cell?
A traffic jam, rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders.
Oh,
He too is cold.
this
The
is
canal
what's self.
bridge
Okay.
has been raised.
If I had $1 for every time Kim let out a sigh during one of my antics, I think I could buy this game again. I think I have to really have to give props to Kim for that. He puts up with so much shit that we are like, yeah, let's do that. And he's like, I guess. Like,
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
what's Jamrock?
Rivershore is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Rivershore. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
The game knows! The game fucking knows! Hell yeah, let's go. Thank you, Shivers. Alright, let's look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes. making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition-era statics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker, finish
This
that.
rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Oh no, what about the kid? The kid that has to work. Hold on. Are you okay? Do you need like an umbrella or something? Yeah, sipping on her hot juice. Okay. Okay, no, she's fine. She's okay. I thought she was gonna be like, oh God, help me. It is raining. Oh wait, yeah, I saw this while we were up. What is it though? Oh, this is their game from the other side. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Wait, tire tracks leading onto the roof? Are you saying somebody broom broom bop? Oh my God, that's what fucked up the bridge, isn't it? They hit the building like a sick jump. Sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth. That's exactly what happened though. Like, they hit that, did a sick jump, and then bam. Like, butter sign down. Sign down, sign down. Rest in peace, butter sign. Friend, I have a proposition.
Hello again. How can I help you?
I have something to sell.
Let me have a look.
I have this commemorative pin, but before I sell it, I have some questions.
Jean-Baptiste summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
$3.20? $3.20 for the pin. That's a ripoff.
A pin from 31 ought to be priced at $3.10, but I added another 10 cents just to be nice.
I can make that amount of money just collecting bottles. Like, I do need the money though in order to pay off the expenses. Is $3 really worth it? It really isn't. Here, I have an idea.
So, do you want to set another time, perhaps?
Let's just quick save and do it.
Hello again. How can I help you?
And if I feel really that bad about it,
let me have a look. Jean-Baptiste summer. So, what do you want to know? Price?
I'll just load the save.
I can give you $3.20 for it. Sure, I can keep it behind the counter for a week, but only if you pawn it right now.
Yeah, I could do that.
Sure thing. So, do you want anything else you're thinking of selling?
The postcard is like $4.50. Damn. Let's do that. It really is only $3.20, isn't it? Nah, I'm not.
Another time, Bat.
Fuck it. I'm not selling the pin. It's only $3.20. Literally the postcard was worth more than that. The postcard was like $4 or something. I'm just gonna give her pin back. Also, why do I have like the thought halo constantly around me now? Is there something? Am I doing a big think? Am I thinking about something? Probably thinking about something. Having big detective thoughts. Like crime and hard drugs. Here's your pin back. It only costs like $3.20 and I feel
Hello
okay
again, sweetie.
doing that.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
Decided not to
Oh,
pawn it.
thank
You
you,
should have it
dear.
back.
I confess, I am glad to see it again.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Kim loves it.
Now, what else, sweetie?
Kim loves it. What's this guy say? You have anything cool to say, sir? Vsauce? No, he doesn't. It's all about money, Yuna. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
If we started the game at like 10, I've been up for like 5 hours, 6-ish maybe? 2 hours?
An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet.
Should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Kim is right there. Lick it, but only a little.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window, then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter, but only a little.
It's only a little,
then
Kim,
out of
don't
the
worry.
window again.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I drifted off into my own thoughts, and now this happened. Investigating.
A real drink would go well with those cigarettes you're looking for. That's a great combination.
So now I have a quest to get to get alcohol too. Here, can I collect that bottle? I cannot. Unfortunate. How much money do I need to give Garbo over here? +1 health. Hell yeah. Make up for my chair-related injuries from earlier. Also, oh, I can't check that sign for anything. I thought there was gonna be like a time when it opens. And it's still raining. Alright, so find booze and drink it. Explore the whirling secret passages, large apartment building in the north. They specifically want me to call the station to ask for additional funds. Maybe I'll do that real quick.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
God, they make cars so weird in this game. Like, it's apparently levers instead of like a wheel. I'm gonna run my fingers over one of the steering
The
levers.
white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Pick up the radio again.
57. How may I assist you?
This is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
I am in dire need of financial
10-4,
assistance.
I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but... What does he want now? He's asking for money.
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding? I don't think he is. Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all. Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, over.
Yeah, I don't want to look like much more of a fuck up to the cops already. Alright, I heard you. No
Anything
funds.
else, sir? Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
As
me
you
tap
tap
this.
on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Yeah. Kim likes his car then, I guess. That or he just doesn't want me touching it because he knows I'm an alcoholic. Alright, nothing else really to see here. I think it's time we save scum that body. Let me just put this back in my... There we go. Must have kind of wish we could have found that money so we could buy the clothes off Kuno, but oh well. Alright, let's just say quick save here.
There he still is, looking right through
Plus
you
6 for
with his
shit
white
compressed.
eyes.
Alright.
The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. As you breathe
Hey,
in,
we didn't even
the
need to save
odor
scum it.
comes
We
over
finally
you.
did it.
It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
72%? Basically 100%. Yeah.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading
Unless
web
you're playing
of tattoos
XCOM, but true.
covers his chest and shoulders.
99% is basically
The cargo
1%
belt
in
used
XCOM.
to fasten him to the bronze
It's like a
above
reverse scaling
appears
feature.
Industrial in strength.
Alrighty. Now we can actually get a good look at the body. Let's do this. Let's take a look at the
material
boots.
appears to be ceramic. Its clean
He's wearing
white
toilets on
stands
his
in
feet.
stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
What kind of boots are these, Kim?
They're armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay then. What kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Interior looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index
We've
finger.
requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
I can fucking try to convince Kim to sell the boots. Ka-ching, baby.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
It was a medium, and I have medium, which means technically these are responses that might convince him. Unless he's like an absolute Star Walt by the books guy. If this constabulary is dragging their feet, why not start ourselves before more good men die?
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine without a dead man's boots.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. Back to detecting now.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Maybe he was just wearing... No, there has to be a rest of the armor. I'm
the
not...
Sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless and synthetic.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
It's pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
You can just knock on
A
it.
small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Why do I want to break the boots so bad? No, it sounds
It's
fragile.
anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
So the way it's designed makes it more durable than the material itself.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue. The
Take a look at the
hangman's
belt.
knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
This is a bad time for a drink, right?
Extremely.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus, when the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
If I bring that up to fucking Kim, he's gonna think I'm a psychopath. Fuck it. Like in a circus for transporting black-spotted giraffes?
No. More like in a harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Oh yeah, huh? That's gonna be a bit of an issue. We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
No, you feel like it was something else. But what?
So our current theory is that the dock workers did it, or at least one of the dock workers did it. But the fact that we're also like the fact that I was freaking out at that bigger guy that's like trying to rile up the people, the scabs. Inland Empire keeps telling me, hey, might be something else. So maybe I'm gonna trust Inland Empire with this one. I just feel like it was something else.
It often is. This bed worries me.
How'd they even get him
A
up there?
noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above.
I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
That is true. Like, the moment the weight pulls, both of these ends would have tightened.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Is there anything else we can get out of him?
An intricate web of blue lines
like a look at the
stretches
tattoos.
across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
Well, mine be marked by.
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Thanks, Inland Empire. Very
The
cool.
fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with... It will be marked by bullet holes, or it will be riddled with disco. I'm taking two.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
Disco was a mistake. We're missing something here. Oh, what the fuck is Kim doing? He's whipped something out. The lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange
He
jacket.
takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Oh, he's probably taking pictures of the body while it's still up, so we have evidence to work with. I'll just let him do it.
Kuno, what the fuck is that?
Never mind, the kids are about to freak out. Okay.
An instant color camera.
Oh, okay, never mind. It is a camera. I was gonna say Kim fucking shoots the body. Like,
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
he points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then, oh god, somebody's gonna fuck this up for him.
A sound, a shrill flash.
Never mind, we're good.
Followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Oh, this is like a mix of a Polaroid with one of like the old flashbulb style cameras where the light bulb actually fucking explodes after you take the picture. That's cool.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need the photo for? Actually, I should probably read the rest of it. There was a bit of a additional that didn't get read. In case we need it, the lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. What do we need the photo for?
Contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
I don't think there's much to do about looking him in the eye, but let's give it a shot.
His
We need all the
eyes
information
are
we can
milky
get.
white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below. inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Huh. Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Oh God, I'm actually about to have a conversation with the corpse. All right. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
First, do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that anyway?
It's a mishmash, Copperbolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like.
Are you from Messina?
No. My hair is too light a shade of brown. My eyebrows too. Trust your inner racist.
Trust your inner racist. What are you, racist now too?
You think I am? You think I was a racist because this lump looks like military and has tattoos? That's called profiling.
I'm getting a fucking, like, serious conversation about discrimination and profiling from a dead body hanging from a tree. He's got me on that one. I don't actually know what to say about that. So, you're feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yeah.
Captain Copodromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
Corpse didn't like that. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out west.
Next time I get to stare at the sky, I should ask about the west. I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Alright. I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Kobo.
What's happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
Imagination.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoony.
Oh my god.
This is getting upbeat now.
Oh, they weren't kidding. They gave me like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 more questions from this. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just a Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
Nah, it can't be Harry. I refuse.
Good for you.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something? Something indescribable. Unforeseen. Miraculous?
Ha.
The clown lips on the face The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Interesting. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Thank you for the details.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features, if possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
You can come back and look into this face anytime you want. Ask me your little questions, freshen your memory. Create associations. Remind yourself of your mortality. Popolopo. So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
That's true.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess.
Let's take a little
of
steppy
green
back here.
and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities.
Let's just leave him here for the time being. Maybe we can find something for him later. And by that I mean, I don't know when Kim leaves me alone, but I don't want Kim to see me take those boots. Those might be my paycheck to pay off the loan. I already looked at everything, so don't need to worry about that one. Could ask Kuno about the rest of the armor and find a meaning for the tattoos. Okay. Let's talk to Kuno. He's like right here. What's poppin', kid?
Fuck does Kuno care?
The boy turns. He doesn't care. I want to discuss the body with you again.
The fuck about it?
Or you could have the drip set with the... I could buy the drip set off of Kuno with those boots. Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Threw it away?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
I don't want to torture the kid. I mean, it's 100% true he doesn't care because he probably tried to put it on and was like, too big. But I want the armor. So what do you mean threw it away?
I had to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
The more I talk to Kuno, the greater he is, honestly.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Well, I know who he's talking about, but let's just confirm. Who do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows? So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
All right, more on this later.
Testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
The fact that Kuno essay is so like free to throw out that word's terrible, but the fact that it's censored with like a sound is great. You know what? I gotta ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
What a fantastic... Kuno's great. I don't think I can convince him to join my team, but I kind of want to.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing shrill and violent. Just call her a fucking thing.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
That's... Oh my god, she's gonna get us arrested by ourselves.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm just gonna leave.
Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Bang! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
I did autosave after we checked out the body, did we not? I think I understand how to speak Kuno's language now. Because if that actually gave me a morale hit, and the empathy was him, like, scrabbling to get that response out, and then being proud of himself when he did, I have an idea. So coach, physical instrument, and volumetric shit compressor are already there. That's fine. Quickly just keep the shirt off so we get physical instrument. Spirit to corpse and shivers. Reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. Put the gloves on. Wait, these are from the same series as the pants that Kuno has. This is a chunk of the full set, the full drip. Hey, definitely keeping these gloves. All right, let's talk to Kuno again now that we speak his language. Sup, fucker?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Let's
Fuck about it.
do
Kuno
this
doesn't
again.
give a shit about the armor.
I come.
Kuno's fucking.
Mutant.
Look at him. Kuno does.
Oh, come on.
There we go.
He's just pretending that he doesn't care.
Now,
He's too small for the armor.
juice up real quick. You're just too small for the armor.
Fuck out of here, trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge.
Kuno is 12 years old. Oh boy.
What are ya? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
You can throw it away.
Tried. Kuno
Then
kicked that
this.
shit. Yeah? You wanna fuck on someone? Yeah. So yeah, he's the one you want.
Yes.
All right, got it.
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't.
And then we're just gonna quick save right here. Yes, we have all that.
Fuck does
Now let's
Kuno
play.
care?
Let's try to beat Kuno at his own game. Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno pig.
Kill him! Kill Kuno! I'm not gonna kill Kuno.
Primal. Violent.
Kuno? Sounds like something you call a rabid dog.
Yeah. Think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you.
Of course, this guy, girl, whatever. Again.
Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
Mr. Kuno, help!
I don't want to stick around if they're going to be screaming this, because if someone sees it, they're going to be like fucked up. Just answer the questions.
He's sticking his dick out!
God damn it!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez.
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you
kill
are
him.
helpless. Kill him. Kill him now. He won't see death coming.
Wait, the only reason I have enough Half-Light to even get that success is because I was wearing the gloves. Knock him the fuck out. Let's go. Why do you want me to beat up a 12-year-old? I have a 72% chance to succeed, so like our chances are good. It's a red check, so if I like ask about the other questions, I won't get this opportunity again. And I don't know how Kim will feel about me punching the fuck out of a child. Oh boy, oh, this is... Oh, we're in it now. What is the sick charade?
No! Get off, Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
And who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Kim's not impressed at all.
Listen to your friend.
Kim, did you do this?
Yeah, we're all in this together! The banana boy goes...
The lieutenant doesn't even shrug.
Doesn't even shrug. Oh boy.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck us!
Alright, now that he's like laughing in our face and shit. This game is more than one day long. I'm sure I have more than enough time to recover my relationship with Kim. Let's beat up a child. Hey, success. Let's go. Fuck you, Kuno. Bam! That was a fucking sick jab, too. Do you see that?
The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling.
Like, that was no wind-up or anything, too. Kuno had no warning. That was just a snap jab straight from the hip.
Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
What?
I think we can have a normal conversation now. Am I right, Kuno?
Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. Get yourself together.
For heaven's sake, he thinks, this has gone too far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid.
I don't care, Kim. That was satisfying as fuck.
Okay, pig.
He's no longer wearing his demonic grin. Something's happened. The punch made him calmer?
If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he'd planned.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad.
It
Kuno's
worked!
dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
That's exactly what we needed to do, even if Kim doesn't agree with it. Let's
The
go!
creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Kim's just mad he didn't get to punch the kid. Yeah, fair
Okay,
enough.
pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Empathy 42% chance. We could... It's a white check. Hold on.
Kuno doesn't... Fuck does Kuno care?
He's on your
Damn it.
crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This
We'll
is
have to
where
talk to
he
him later.
hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Hey, Kuno, think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment? Let's talk like normal people, actually. Oh, wait, no, we have options. Kuno, listen, I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
That went
Kun
wrong.
has her confused.
He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
He took it as a compliment, then he had a minor seizure. Yeah. So you respect me now?
You're dreaming, pig. That's not how this shit works.
A little. But don't expect anything to change.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno. Fuck his fat ass.
We'll have to come back when we have more empathy. All right, I'm out of here.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
See, Kim, you just gotta fucking punch a 12-year-old in the nose sometimes in order to get shit done. Just bop him in the schnoz. All right, so it's like 4:30 in the afternoon in game. Is there anything else we can do? Because I'm essentially just burning time until Kim leaves. Like, I'm assuming Kim takes off at some point. Like, he has to go to bed too. He has a car. He can fucking drive himself somewhere. The difference is, the moment Kim leaves, I'm yoinking those boots. And then we can make some progress happen. What's your advice, Otter? Watch it be like, yeah, Kim's actually like a permanent attachment to you now. He lives with you. You share an apartment. Actually, no, that's the best ending. If you don't pay your fucking rent, you can hole up in Kim's place. There's a few things that you can do right now if you really want to. Oh, yeah. Fuck, I just realized I'm going this way. I could have shown the picture to the people on the other side of town. I am going the entire wrong direction. Well, let's go back this way. Go through a couple loading screens. You know, for a character who's like empathy focused, I've done a lot of ending conversations with my fists. Like, I punched a 12-year-old in the nose. Thank God time only progresses when you interact with stuff. Really? So it's way more forgiving than other like time-based games I've played like this. Hell yeah. They made a big open world and actually gave you the time to check it out, not just fucked around. Shit or get off the crapper, assholes. Me sitting outside of a public toilet waiting for it to become available. I wonder, can I talk to Granny now? Is that...
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the...
No. She's pretty focused. When you talk / interact with stuff. Okay. So theoretically, if I really wanted to make time go by fast, I'd just have to keep interacting with things. But that gives me more than enough time in the world to, like, go from point A to point B. What's this?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Let's look at it in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and stuff?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Interesting. What about the back
The
seat?
back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Nods towards it. I think he's talking about the guy standing over here that said "Welcome to Revachol." I want to say this one belongs to Hardhead or whatever his name was, or the like eugenicist guy.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
A slightly scared, racist lorryman. Yeah, who knows when that will be helpful. So we have actually a helper in the racist lorryman. Alright. What else can we... Right, I want to take the picture to the guys playing, like, bocce ball or whatever this is. Can I... There we go. Thank you. What's poppin', Jimbos?
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
Renee, I found your guard booth.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Oh, so he, like, needs the cash.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Why are you on a leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
Yeah, fair enough.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God
Or
forbid,
he can tell me.
sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been on man since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
What are these options? Everett gets it. Big guy looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. I don't agree with that because I've talked to Everett and he creeps me the fuck out. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die, there is no middle ground. That feels a little extreme too. Renee is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. No, retirement's kind of an important thing. Renee should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. Or there's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. I'm gonna say Renee should become privatized.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
All right, fair enough. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. You look happy. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Got it. Thanks.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Wait, he would know about the statue. I saw a statue of Felipe III near the roundabout.
Yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine. Cocainum.
Cocainum?
Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
Cousteau's over here like, I want that cocaine.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
It seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself.
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before. Is this just two old guys who are on opposite sides of the war, just like playing bocce ball together always?
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind. He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Let's talk about something else. Thanks for your time. Alright, did that help with the armor? Ask the Jolly Mist about... Oh, I need to go to the Harbor Gates. This is the wrong guy. Although we did get information about the picture that we found, so that's nice. So I need to go to the Harbor Gates. I'm trying to think, who is the jolly fella? Oh, magnesium in the garbage can. Nice. Is it this guy?
You escape now?
Nah. So you're not the guy I'm looking for? Is it the big boy? Are you the jolly fella?
Right to work! Right!
You're not the jolly fella. Are you the jolly fella? Yeah, you're a racist, but...
Looking for something?
No. Shit, who am I looking for? The Harbor Gates. This is the Harbor Gates, is it not? Wait, well, if they're talking about the racist guy, hold on. You. I didn't want to talk to you again, but...
Your race descent has temporarily halted, but you...
Nah. You're not the guy I'm looking for? Maybe... There's only one person I could think of that's described as jolly. That'd be the guy with the red cap that we were talking to way earlier. Because that dude was just positively happy. He was having a great time. Head all the way back that way. this game is so good. It really is. I love it. Like, I'm almost disappointed I decided to stream this game because it's one of those games I want to play all the way through on my own time and like just burn through it as fast as possible because I just want to keep playing it. But instead I decided to constrive myself to doing it like for a couple hours every once a day for a week. But at the same time, I don't feel like it would be the smartest idea to Monster Hunter it and just do back-to-back streams of Disco Elysium for a week. Like, I love the game, but I don't know how fun it is to watch, so... Well, there's our ropes. Dead on to what was used to hang the guy. Here, you're happy, aren't you?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I have some questions for you if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
What are you doing with the
I'm
containers?
just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Can I have the hat, Leo? Give me the hat. I want the hat. Give me your hat. Give me your hat. I demand your hat. Pulls out Kim's gun. Give me your hat. Where is everyone? The harbor's empty.
Most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
2 months? What the hell are you guys striking if it took 2 months?
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
TF2 flashbacks? Yeah, really?
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
Suggestions like, don't do it, please. Him and his boys stirred up some, probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. What'd they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Feel like if I question Leo about the fight he got into, I could make him accidentally slip up and say something about the fight. But that also forces Kim to be the bad cop in this situation. Because if we're trying to good cop, bad cop him, too rowdy? Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? They kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing.
Oh, he's
words,
going.
Words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on.
It didn't matter what I said. He was gonna go on about his middle school fight.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
So he's just the fill-in for whoever's not currently there.
Actually, Miss
Aw.
Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Guess it'd be hard to be a right-hand man. You could be a right-hand lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Sit down beside the radio. I love this guy's voice. It's like almost like a Joel Vinesauce like impression, but like with a higher pitched voice. Sit down beside the radio.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time.
Can't listen to
There's
the
so much
radio
to
all
do
the
around here,
time.
and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I love this guy.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Hold on, who is this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, really? She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Lawyer? Oh no, a lawyer.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
Oh?
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Kim's totally down to be nice to this guy too.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinez, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
I keep forgetting this is just literally a rectangle and not like a label or something to represent the fact that we're police. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Brew it. Who makes it the whirling?
The whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm out of here. We have an actual investigation that we can do now. Hell yeah. And now we open that box with the crowbar. Which, by the way, Kim, I'm sorry to say this, you're not ever getting your pry bar back. This thing's a little useful. Actually, what if I were to maybe perhaps...
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Please open?
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Never mind,
Are you
Kim.
satisfied, detective?
Don't worry about it, Kim. I'm just going fucking crazy talking to myself. Alrighty. Alrighty, so let's head back down this way. 17, so that'd be 5 p.m. Poor Kim dealing with your nonsense. Yeah, really though. Kim just has to watch as I like talk to myself. I see. Need to do something behind Kim, Lieutenant Kisaragi's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. That's what I want to do. I want to get those boots. Pick dialogues options that begin with hold on or wait to gain additional information for the conversation. Okay, so I need to like actually pay attention and try to slow the conversation down when dealing with certain people. I feel like I've been doing okay with that before. I don't think I've missed anything too extreme. I should probably not be running around with a crowbar in my hands. There we go. No, go downstairs. Come on, me. You can do it. There we go. So let's go. I want to check out this way because I feel like I started to walk this way on like a previous stream and then didn't actually see everything there was to see on this side of town. So let's go have a little look. Can I get in here? Oh, right. Yeah, this is the, yeah, it's this area. Wait a minute. What if I were to perhaps... Damn it. I was hoping I could crowbar the door. Well, can't say we didn't try. Just quickly slip the crowbar back into my pocket. This is a street sign. Capeside Apartments. Okay. Maybe this is my way in. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. Oh, what's this? Hey, more magnesium. Awesome. Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint Gust. I can't speak that. Yo, you look like me. Who are you? Your room in the whirling is much bigger than this sloop. Shadows on the water. Green plants underneath the calm surface. Cool. Who are you?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbor. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Joyce L. What does the L stand for?
Beaton, my maiden name.
Let me shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
Yeah, something about this fucking strike is getting more and more sketch by the day. Like, when I think of strike, I think, oh, our workers' rights aren't being so hot, so we need to, like, stop working until they fix that. This just seems to be, like, we've stopped working, lol, get used to it, like...
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Kim thinks I'm competent. Oh, I've been doing it. Class warfare, eat the rich type workers strike. Yeah, see, that's the kind I'm for. This just seems to be getting people riled up and drunk, so they beat each other up.
In his voice. Mischief even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
Oh no, he's trying to throw me to the dogs. Never mind. I take back what I said about Kim. He's trying to fucking
How interesting.
make me a hooligan.
I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Wouldn't want to disturb an octopus. Better let it be.
I am glad you see it that way. To repeal the act would mean repealing the coalition government, the one that leases you the right to police West Revachol. But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What's your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
So you're the middleman. Okay.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
Oh, Jean-Luc, the guy the fucking Bob was talking about is Measurehead. Oh.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Yeah, how are the talks going before the lynching?
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Okay.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Overtime pay and a medical plan. That seems like pretty good wins for them. I'm starting to think they're fighting for the right things, but I don't know if they're doing it the right way. What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Every worker should... So that implies every worker should have the ability to have a say in, like, what? Are we talking, like, stock sharing? Or are we talking, like... Trying to phrase what they entirely mean. I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Not hard communist enough for me? Yeah, not hard commie.
I agree. It lacks the pizzazzo of every worker a member of the board.
What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the demand?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything, really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
So, the Martinez branch would therefore be making the decisions for every branch across the board. Okay, that's pretty funny, I have to
They're
admit.
having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags, a disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates, the one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Now I know who we're talking to. I see now. What happened to this Gamont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
That's discrimination against short people, and as a short person, that's fucked up.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What do you think of Everett?
Everett Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
I get the feeling this is going to be a no because I've dealt with the guy before, really.
Of course not. Everett is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Yeah, that sounds like Everett, all
He
right.
is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everett does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Oh, that's corrupt as fuck.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself, outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Thank you, Kim.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everett and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I like what they're fighting for, but I don't like how they're doing it. So this answer's off the table. But this answer's off the table too. And especially if they're embezzling the money themselves, then and none of it's going back to the workers. That's kind of fucked up. Not to mention the union also seems to be blocking other people from the right to work. Like... I'm gonna go with 2.
And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
It's a tough situation. It's more than a tough situation. It's very real. Like, the same thing could be going on literally anywhere in the world right now, and it would make complete sense. And there'd be no correct answer immediately. It's nuts. The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
Scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
Alright then. So it might not be... See, I thought the guy was a Union plant, but he might be a Wild Pines plant then. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Oh?
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Yeah, that's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Alright, let's return to it later.
Tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Interesting. What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
I don't have my badge. I don't know what my number would be.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Yeah, that has to be my name, Harry Dubois.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Returns the lieutenant's badge and turns to me.
All
Oh
calmness
shit.
washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Is it Henry Dubois or is it really Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? I want it to be Raphael.
Of course, I sympathize.
But everyone keeps calling me
I
Henry.
simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Oh, I can go get it for you then. Easy.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
I'm starting to be really happy that we have a high suggestion. I seem to manage to be able to talk my way out of a lot of shit. How do I negotiate my way out of this?
Feelings will guide the way.
I should have quick saved before we did this. Damn it. But madam, I need to know about the lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm
I
solving.
assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You have so much else. I only have this. Spreads my hands and goes into T-pose. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, and a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer.
I don't remember anything except this lynching. There's only this coast and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting it. Sometimes.
How did Suggestion take that as working?
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, ma'am.
Hey. Psst.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Hello? Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
I can't argue with that.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Okay, so this one I've said. This one I've said. I haven't said this one. Might have said this one before, but you can't. My lawyer says don't say I've said that one. And I've definitely said that last one. Yeah, that sounds like
funky
me.
Style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Nah, I know what communism... Actually, what's this game's interpretation of communism?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes. Abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished. Beaten. Curb stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
The last communist.
Now get to work, comrade.
Don't worry about it, bro. This time communism will totally work. Shout out to big communism builder. You know what? Roll up your sleeves and start building communism.
Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Roll up your sleeves further and breathe in the pristine air. We have communism as I thought. Knocks down our visual calculus by 2, and it'll take 3 hours to learn. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world never to return again. They were right, until he woke up today. A spiritual corpse responsive only to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmazov. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting. covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Come witness his attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. Let's do it. Let's internalize communism. Oh, and I can level up too. I'm gonna save this for now. What's up, Kim?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and you know, not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
I could just, you know, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
I kind of want to just go find my badge before I talk to this woman again, just to rub it in Kim's face. Like... Let's get back to her then. And by get back to her, I mean we're gonna walk away from her and not talk to her again for a bit. We gotta come up with a plan. What's this door?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Oh, this is related to
This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Yeah.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again?
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
What if I told you we're the police?
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, you leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there. Didn't work.
Hey, are you there? Check the backyard, but we couldn't get in that way.
We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
This is a 97% I'm gonna get fucking XCOM'd if I do this. Going for it though.
You're
hey,
well
we're good.
in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Oh my god, we get to break out the legalese. I'm starting to understand what that word means. Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you mom me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Kim, stop trying to offer badges I don't have, motherfucker.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Hey, we got in. Never mind. We're good. Kim almost fucking threw us under the bus again with that, but We can get into the building now.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
One day you'll find your badge? I hope so. I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s. Dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yeah, that sounds like the right guy. She looks at the other end of the hallway.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
For a moment, I thought I was saying, who are you to Kim? Like, and who are you again, Kim? Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
And she's got like a shitty run. Thanks, I'm off. The graffito says a firing squad for the rich. I can get behind that. We're closed by Martinez Reality Associates. Wait, is this her room? The sea below looks cold and winter gray.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rub sides for warmth.
A former architect stands before a slice of window. A room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
What about the plan?
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Her face?
It's red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
Take a look
It's
around
clean
ourselves.
and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Poor girl has like the shittiest fucking... Someone tore down the wall in this one. Fridge. I get the feeling I literally just stole her drugs and money, but it was like 20 cents, so hopefully she doesn't care. An old grocery list on the table, and checks. Oh right, I forgot I can just shift sprint. There we go. Apartment number 8. Their mailbox is overflowing. Oh, it's tab to see what I can interact with. I was hitting shift. Money. 9 is locked. Ooh, new postcard.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
No, it's not number 10 I'm looking for. I'm looking for number 28. What's this? Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. Very cool. Nice decorations. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Yeah. Yo, what are those? Flip up glasses, the auditor, +1 logic, -1 authority. Yeah, let's go. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. An old shoe rack. Boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 12. The rumbling snore comes from within. The snoring is scary somehow. You should leave. Oh, this is a door. Oh, it's a bathroom. What's this? Money! These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. It is slime time. This goes out to the... Oh, alright, well, I'm going outside. It is... Oh, hey, this is... Okay. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. So I'm guessing that stairway down takes me back out into the yard then. I get it now. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now? Okay. Oh wait, what's that thing? Lock, you say? Funny, I have a tool for that. 75 cents, baby. I like that. Just funny, I have a tool for that. Pulls out crowbar. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. In this weather? I feel like the cactus wouldn't be doing so hot.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28.
This is the right place, too.
This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
If you say so, Kim.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
I mean, it's 6 in
We
the
should
afternoon.
return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Tomorrow, 2100.
9 p.m. right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
Yay. Well, at least we have a date now. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. It's door to the apartment 30. Voices from within, singing along some buoyant dance track. Yo, can I join the party? Can I get in there? Can I have fun? I want to join them. It's kind of my thing. What's this? Hey, 15 cents. And if I'm right, that means we should be able to take the stairway that's like directly below me. Yeah, like right here. And this should take me out to the yard? Yeah, it does. Hell yeah. Progress. What about this place, though? What's this? It only makes a sound and it doesn't have a word, which makes me think if I were to crowbar it. Nope, can't crowbar it. Unfortunate. Either way, we are coming up on the end of the stream. I just want to quickly see if there's anything I've missed in this area. Oh, money and magnesium.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
I do not have the conceptualization to even consider that. But yeah, I think that is going to be our stream for today. So yeah, thank y'all for coming by. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all enjoy the basically a visual novel, honestly, with Disco Elysium. Kind of weird that chat hasn't shown up at all in the like the overlay, but I'll fix it. I'll try to figure out what's going on there, because I have no idea what's going on with that. Chat's just a figment of your imagination. Chat is just your inner dialogue. Like Zero is hold on. Zero gets to be authority. Otter, you're Inland Empire. And yeah, did anyone else talk today? No, it's been kind of a quiet day. So yeah, the only two I have are authority and Inland Empire. Truly a balanced build. I want to be the funny one. Okay, fine, Zero. You can be electrochemistry. That's the drugs one, don't worry. Oh, remember, this is all Disco's fault. Shit, you're right. Disco made chat not work. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all had fun. Let us raid. Let's raid Hikaru. He's currently streaming Don't Starve Together. I was playing that with him the other day. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, should be enjoyable to watch. So, hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Hope y'all had fun. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is... Tomorrow is Sunday, so that will be RimWorld. Unless... Well, the RimWorld mods, Hikaru and I were actually trying to make multiplayer work because we tested it and turns out it didn't work. So we had to rework the mod list again, which means that save we had before probably won't work anymore. We might play RimWorld. I might swap it to either Valheim or Ark, depending on what I'm feeling like, though. Kind of Ark, because I have been doing a Scorched Earth run in single player, and it's been a lot of fun. I don't know why I like Scorched Earth as a map so much, but I like it. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST. Oh, so since my thing hasn't shown up yet, want to see what I did? Oh, right, yeah. I'm going to explain that real quick, and then you can do it. So, oh, never mind. There it is. Please don't talk about Genshin Impact in chat. Genshin Impact kicked my dog and yeeted my hamster when I was only 8 years old. The Genshin Impact made me eat cement when I was 6. Holy shit, that's great. But yeah, thank you for setting that up, Zero. That's phenomenal. But yeah, no, I was kind of getting sick of constantly hearing about games I have no interest in or like playing again. So Zero set up this little chatbot that whenever it detects Genshin, it throws that out. That's great. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 3 p.m. And we'll probably be playing some flavor of survival. So, until then. If I type it in there, does it work? It looks like it worked, but I don't see the notification to say go. So, I don't... Yeah, okay, so you don't see the thing either. You already have a raid in Twitch? Twitch. I guess we're just waiting for Twitch to decide when to send it. Broke-it-did? Yeah, I think it broke-it-did. It says you're rating, but you're not. Yeah, I don't...
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I don't know what's going on. Something went wrong. Try running that quick action again. Yeah, I think it's just busted. Well, thank God for hosts. Yeah, really. Yeah, I guess we'll just, the raid is whoever you feel like. We did it, chat. We broke Twitch. Where were you when Twitch broke it? Yeah, so I guess if the typing raid won't work, our raid target tonight is whoever you feel like raiding. You can go watch any other stream you're interested in. My personal suggestion is Hikaru. Let me just... There, this one is my personal suggestion. But, yeah, do whatever you want. I'm not your parents. I'm, in video game, I'm a cop. But I'm also a communist. So, you know, grain of salt. But yeah, have a good night, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later. Oh, this is gonna be weird, just hitting stop streaming instead of doing the raid. Oh, that means I actually get to hear my, like, talking to myself rant afterwards. Oh, fuck. All right, yeah, have a good night, y'all. Later.